Hi there, Leos. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at September 21st through September 27. This is one of those weeks when there is a lot going on. It's a very bustling cosmic station this week. And so you are a fixed sign, which means you don't do well with too much changing and chopping and changing. But that's kind of too bad because this week there is a lot of it. First of all, Mars, the planet of energy, of passion and stimulation, moves out of your sign and into Virgo, your second house of money and self-esteem. And there's also an important sign change for the sun, which moves out of Virgo into Libra. And that's your third house of communication and conversation. So you could find yourself talking about money, talking about, your investments, talking about your retirement, superannuation. Sometimes it's not such a good idea to talk about such things. I find that talking about money with friends can come back to haunt you sometimes. And I know myself with clients, when they start talking figures and throwing figures at me, it can often make me, subconsciously feel, wow, okay, so you're having a terrible time because you had to sell one of the Aston Martins. And I think that sometimes it's a good idea to really always be modest and humble. As much as, being a Leo, you like to show things off. You can show things off to your friends and family, the people that, have known you since, for a long time. When it comes, though, to discussing finances with people that you don't know very well, you got to keep that on the DL just a little bit until you work out where you're at with that person. Now, the sun moves into Libra and marks the fall equinox midweek. If the seasonal year were a day, then spring would be at dawn, summer would be at noon, fall would be at sunset, and winter would be at midnight. So this movement marks the sunset point of the year. The fall equinox, this is the northern hemisphere, of course, is the second day this year that we will have equal hours of light and dark. This day of cosmic balance is a reminder to take time out to check your personal balance sheet. Mars will enter Virgo, of course, and we also have Pluto moving direct. Pluto being the planet of recycling, recharging, and also just, retransforming and restructuring ourselves. It's been out of phase in Capricorn for 5 months, your sixth house of hard work, service to others, health and well-being. So maybe now you'll be on a much clearer path about those issues and where you see yourself going towards the end of the year. Now on Sunday, September 27, the very last day of the week, there is a supermoon, a total lunar eclipse in Aries, your fellow fire sign, in your ninth house of long-distance travel, higher education, and philosophy. According to astrologers, this unusual combination of placement and proximity creates two special effects for this supermoon. The first one is that the moon appears much bigger than usual. The second effect is that when the moon is at perigee, the point where the moon is nearest to the Earth, the gravitational forces can increase by almost 50%, leading to higher tides and flooding. So this is going to have a very strong effect on one-to-one relationships or anyone born with a birthday September 27, if you happen to know a Libra born with that birthday. And Libras are good matches for you, so you very well may. So just keep your eye out for that supermoon. I'm sure we're going to see lots of pictures of it on Facebook and Instagram. But it's more about that gravitational pull and what it could do for the Earth. And just, be careful if you live in a low area where flooding can cause a lot of disruption. Have a great week. Great speaking to you. And I look forward to speaking to you again next week.